What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the channel. Today on the show, we got one from the Hodge twins going to be reacting to. Got a female cop, police officer that was fired because she was found out about she had a little side gig. Let's get into it.
Brian Moss, who joins us now with an exclusive one-on-one interview with a former Arapahoe County Sheriff deputy who just resigned.
The department began investigating her after her second job, starring in porn, was made public. Brian, there are a lot of questions here. Let's start with, why did she even enter the world of adult entertainment?
She said that her family suffered a series of really devastating financial events in her life. And one of them was that her home was being foreclosed on. She needed thousands of dollars fast. So she turned to the adult entertainment industry.
My name is Shannon Laughlin.
Sadly, this does happen. A lot of people, I would say, sometimes it happens to younger people. Interested to hear your story, but yeah.
I was a deputy with Arapahoe County for 21 years.
But that
21 years. Wow.
It's a long time.
21 years? Yeah.
career came to an end this week as her secret emerged. The 44-year-old Laughlin ran her department's driving academy.
Okay, so I must have misheard. Okay, so she's been into the porn industry, I guess, while she was also an officer. I thought maybe she had lost her job and then went into that. I don't know. Let's hear the story.
But even with a steady paycheck, she ran into financial ruin, and this wife and mother felt she had no place to turn. You were
Wife and mother? She's married? Huh. Wonder what her husband does.
Films it.
I wonder if he was in the
by
film
day
for her.
and starring in porn at night, essentially.
That's a good-looking woman, man.
Ultimately, yeah, it was construed as that. It could
Oh boy, he said that is a good-looking woman right there. God Almighty.
be considered a double life.
She entered the world of online porn just a couple of months ago, shooting scenes for various sites under an assumed name. These are about the only pictures of her online work we can show. It was quick cash and enough to catch up on her mortgage and hold off the bill collectors.
I was desperate. I was drowning. I found a very legal, lucrative means for providing that support from my family that I needed at that time to save my home for them and feed my family.
Her family home was ruined by a storm last year, she says. Nearly $500,000 in damage.
Wow. $500,000 in damage? So like that house is total. You live in a multi-million-dollar house. $500,000 in damage? That doesn't sound right. Well, she's got $500,000. Maybe she lives in a big house. What the hell happened? I don't know. A twister come and pick it up and throw it into Denver? Throw it in a what? In Denver. This is in Colorado.
Denver.
Let's keep on going. That doesn't sound right. $500,000 in damage? Well, maybe the house is worth like $1 million.
That's
Insurance
true.
would not cover.
The insurance wouldn't cover it. That's crazy. You got insurance?
I don't know. It can't be. She's a police officer. She ain't making that much money, so she couldn't have. She shouldn't have like too expensive of a home.
But hey, that's too much damages. We're not covering that. Well, you know, if the house is total, if the damages are worth more than the house is worth. No, that's a car. I don't think it's I think it applies to any property, Keith. Kevin. Keith, I got a $500,000 house. What do you talk about? That's in car insurance. No, you work car insurance. You never worked in real estate insurance. Right. Then shut up. Go total the house. So they ain't gonna rebuild your house? That's the whole point in having insurance. That's what I'm thinking. That's probably. I mean, I don't know, but shut up. Maybe the damage is worth more than the house, like a car. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. Kevin, let me. Hey man, don't be talking down to me like that. Think before you talk. What are you talking about?
Before you talk, Kevin.
I'm trying to come up with a logical reason why they didn't want to pay for the house damages. Kevin, in a house, when there's damage to your house, they're gonna pay to rebuild your house. Right. Maybe
Maybe we could hear the story.
It's a dispute on how much the house is worth. Kevin, shut up.
With an adjustable rate mortgage, she says her payments had tripled, and she was facing the same.
Wait a minute, Joe. Adjustable rate mortgage. That was the biggest scam they put over people.
Yeah.
These banks, man. Like I get a house. The
Yep.
first year, I'm just paying the interest, like 3% interest. No, it's like 2% interest. 2% interest. And then after the adjustable rate is over, you paying 9%. Your house payment like triples, quadruples. Why do banks do that? Why do people do that?
Money, money,
Some of
money,
those people just
money.
before house, but banks take advantage of people. You don't have to have an adjustable rate. That whole contract should have been. It shouldn't even be made legal to begin with. Adjustable rate. Hey, the first few years you're gonna pay 1.5%, but after that, it's gonna be 10%. You know, it's gonna be 10%. Yeah, it sounds like she's made a lot of horrible decisions.
Yeah. Well,
financial
banks are corrupt.
challenges as millions of Americans. Higher costs for everyday needs, increasing property taxes, and rising insurance premiums.
But in recent weeks, someone tipped off the sheriff's office to what Laughlin was doing.
She pissed somebody off. Yep. Oh, you ain't gonna take care of me tonight? Oh, okay. Yeah.
yeah, I got
Real with
yours.
that, Yeah.
Yeah.
You think if somebody is trying to take advantage of her and she didn't want to continue to do it, and they said, you know what? A bunch of cops. Yeah.
Let's listen.
An
Come
internal
on.
affairs investigation was started. She was suspended. But in the early stages of the investigation this week, she resigned.
She says she knew she broke department rules by not asking permission to work a second job.
The mainstream in the adult industry is not something that the sheriff's office would approve of, and I understand that.
Nope.
I knew for a fact what it was about, and I'm not going to waste the resources of the sheriff's office to do an investigation for something that, yes,
Yeah. She knows she did something that she wasn't supposed to do. She's taken, what am I looking for? She's accepting that she did it. She's taking the responsibility for her wrongdoings. I would imagine that she made more in the porn industry than she did in the police department. I would hope that if she's doing that she's making way more money. Like I hope she's making enough money that she shouldn't need that police job. I'm not saying that this is the job that I think she should have. I don't, she's an adult. She can do what she wants to do. I'm not judging. I'm just saying that I wouldn't want my wife doing it. I wouldn't want my daughter doing it. I wouldn't. So
participated in that, and yes, I did that.
she did it.
Laughlin has reached the end of the road with the sheriff's office and is considering next steps. She's
Yeah, it's not bad right there. It's perfect, actually. The body, everything.
Everything.
Well, you're a sucker.
He's gonna be looking for. Oh, Kevin, there he gonna be looking her up, trying to find some of them flicks.
For white women, anyway. I mean, who would turn that down? A married man.
A married man.
She's not sure if she'll continue
Good
with
answer.
adult films.
Why did you?
You're not sure. That's all you got now. What?
Oh,
She said
man.
she's not sure if she's going to continue doing it.
Yeah.
Well, if she was to come up, if
She's
she was
not
able
happy
to
in
come up
it.
with $500,000 to pay for damages and enough money to pay her adjustable rate mortgage, so like you should. I think that would be a smart idea. I think you should retire. Yeah, you made all that money.
Did you decide you wanted to talk to me today about this?
I'm here to simply put the reasons out there on why I made the choices that I made and took the actions that I did, and just trying to do what I can to make sure my family is taken care of.
I don't think really, except for maybe her family. She's got a sister or brother. Her parents, maybe if they found out about this and didn't know about it, that's embarrassing. Probably, I'm sure. And she maybe friends. I don't know. It became public, and she's doing this because she wants people to know her reasons for it. It's really none of their business. they're gonna judge. They're gonna judge either way. They judged her because she was a police officer.
Laughlin also served on Colorado's Peace Officers Standards and Training Board, but she resigned from that position in the last few weeks. The Arapahoe County Sheriff's Office said they could not respond to questions due to that internal investigation, privacy, and due process issues. Michael and Karen, Laughlin told me that she loved her job as a deputy with the Sheriff's Department. She loved training officers in how to stay safe while they were behind the wheel. And she said with all this, she didn't want notoriety or fame. She said she was just trying to keep her family afloat.
That's crazy that she's
Yeah.
married. That's kind of
So I guess she had a talk with her husband.
He might have been in the videos. You know,
Mmm.
he might have participated.
What was her name? You want to look her up?
Doubt it.
Well, yeah, let's look up.
I knew it. I knew he was
man,
gonna look
catch
her
it.
up.
I was going to tell you go on your phone. Like on.
I want to see if she started a new career.
Man, come on, man.
What do you mean? Come on.
Yeah. He don't want to know that.
Look at that.
He looking for that site that she's on. There ain't no new career. I want to see if she started a new career. He looking for that site where she's at.
Look at what? Look at that. Is that right? She probably invested in that for her side hustle. You know? So I'm going to get these. I'm going to make all kinds of money. Hey. Man, what's up with this? Hey, so she don't got a website? Maybe she went into that full time. You know?
He looking for that website. What did I tell you a while ago? I have not watched this video. Just in case you did, I have not watched this video. He just, okay up there. He seemed a little too interested. I don't know if he's married, but geez.
I mean, I would if I came with $500,000 for damages and to pay my adjustable rate mortgage.
Well,
It makes me at least me to believe she didn't make no money when she was working for the sheriff. No, she was the sheriff, right?
I'm sure she got paid well.
Was that sheriff?
Not
Just
that
look it
much.
up on your phone.
Not that
No,
well.
don't do that. We married. We can't do it.
We
I'm
married.
a libertarian at heart.
Yeah.
I mean,
You heard that? We married. We can't do it. I told you. Hope y'all's wives don't watch these videos.
As long as you're not breaking the law, you're gonna fire somebody over that?
after 21 years of service,
I think a reprimand and suspension would have been more than enough.
yeah.
She done gave 21 years of her life to the Arapaho. How you say it?
She's probably close to retirement.
Yeah, how you say it? Arapaho?
Arapaho, something like that.
Sounds Native American, don't it? White people took the land and said, "Ooh, I like that name. I'm gonna keep that." Yeah, we would
keep
I'm
that.
gonna name the police department and the city Arapaho. White people diabolical, and they gonna fire this woman after 21 years of service.
Yeah, I mean, but like in that profession, like the men are like you typically conservative politically.
She's probably conservative.
She probably is.
Yeah, probably is.
She's one of the good ones.
She said the way she like approached that, the way she spoke.
Yeah,
She came. She didn't.
she
come
didn't
off like
victimize herself or anything.
yeah, she came off like somebody that holds herself accountable.
Yeah, yeah.
Accountable. That's the
See,
word I
no.
was looking for. She's
husband's
taking
a very lucky
responsibility,
man
holding herself
to have
accountable.
And Arapaho, well, however you say it, y'all was very lucky.
man.
Yeah, her husband's lucky man.
Accountable was that word. Y'all earlier, you know what I'm talking about. And I was like, she's taking responsibility. She's being accountable for her actions. Yes, she is.
Well, I
And
see a lucky man.
I mean, you saw that, right? You're not blind, are you?
That makes him a lucky man.
Yeah, she's a good woman too.
She's a good woman.
I
Yeah.
think so, don't you think? You don't think
Maybe.
she's a good woman?
She
Don't
seems
know.
Like a nice person.
You don't think she's a good woman?
She seemed like it.
Yeah, well,
But
why so hard for you to say that?
Because she was sleeping with other men.
I thought you was a
Well,
libertarian.
Yeah, in my
You
heart,
need
yeah.
to pick a side, libertarian, conservative. What are you?
I'm a
What are you?
conservative libertarian.
Well, what the hell is
Keith,
that?
what are you, Keith?
I take bits and pieces from both.
I don't think they should have fired. I don't need them.
I don't either. But guys, that's the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you on the next one.